Everyone, this is AVJVGaming, bringing you guys episode number 63 of this trading series and trading technique number 13, which is the transfer player technique. So I'll go through that, guys, in this episode. We're also going to pick up two Bayern Munich players for this series. As you guys can see there, we need to have three to complete the series, and I'm also going to have a question of the day, guys, which I really do need your feedback. So if you guys can, leave that down below when I do ask that in the episode. But we'll start off with this episode, guys. As you can see, many players are being transferred recently, and some of the big names from the first set of transfers was Martins, Falcao. I think there was also Tevez moving to Juventus. So there was quite a few big names, guys. But if you don't have that many coins like myself and you're struggling to trade, as you guys can see there, I went and focused straight away on Obafemi Martins. Now the reason for this is because there's an MLS Cup out. He's also got 93 pace, and he's an absolutely deadly player in the game. I think he's also got 5-star weak foot. So many people are going to want to get this player. And if you guys want to do this transfer player technique, what you got to do is look for the cheapest buy now, and once you found that, look for the cheapest open bid. So what you guys can see there, I pretty much bought him for 8,000 coins, selling him on for 10,500 coins, making some nice profit. I think it's around 2,000 dead on after tax. So this method, guys, you can work this really well now, and it's going to be working really well till the end of FIFA because there's going to be many more transfers. I'm sure that there's the player gone to Dortmund recently from the League One. I think it's Aubameyang. So there's a lot of big players that are going to be moving clubs. Navas is going to City. So you guys are definitely going to see big player names, and at the same time, you can really utilize the trading technique because I really want to bring out trading techniques to you guys that you guys can use in everyday trading from whenever I bring these videos out, because I don't want to spam you guys with maybe 20 or 30 trading techniques and you're only going to be able to use 2. So that's why I'm bringing these trading techniques that are going to be really useful, and you guys can really turn over a lot of coins profit. As you can see there, Martins, after 2 hours, his price actually went up to around 15 or 16,000 coins on a buy now. So I was actually utilizing that very well to my advantage. And as you can see there, guys, we've got Felipe Santana, who moved to Schalke, and Schürrle, who moved to Chelsea. So just pretty much only choosing up to 3 players at one go. I'd highly recommend for gold players only choose a maximum of 5 and only focus on those 5. Don't swap to another player because in the process you'll get confused. And I'd highly recommend carrying maybe a notepad or a pen and paper, or if you guys are using your computers or your laptops, have notepad open or Word, and always write in whenever you guys are gonna how much the cheapest buy now is, so you guys have a little bit of a understanding, so you don't have to keep going and checking every 2 seconds. But it is good to actually have a look at the buy nows before listing up your player. I just highly recommend though just getting an understanding so you know how much profit you want to make. Now with all my trades, guys, I tend to aim to make more than 1,000 coins profit on each player. That's just the way how I trade. So I definitely recommend going for bigger profit margins. You will find people that try to make only 400 to 300 coins on each player, and they try to do it in bulk. Now the problem with this, and I personally don't like that, is because in the long run, guys, the players' prices are going to be reducing and decreasing, and people who do that are just going to be sort of shooting themselves in the foot, if you get what I mean. In the long run, they could have been making thousands of coins profit, but they choose to make hundreds. So definitely recommend try to make bigger profit margins if you can, but definitely look at the cheapest buy now and then look at the cheapest open bid price, current bid, because that will be the best way for you guys to make coins. You can see here we're playing around with Felipe Santana quite a bit, picking up quite a lot of him. I've added so many to my watch list because the market was flooded with him, and he's moved from Dortmund over to Schalke now, so not really a big difference. I really didn't see any point in his price going up in the market. Because he's staying in the Bundesliga. But normally, players that do transfer from one league over to another league have a massive increase in price. So you would see Schürrle's price skyrocketing for no reason because he's just in the British Premier League. He's going to have more chemistry. You could probably put him alongside Podolski and Marin and all those other players. But yeah, definitely look for the Dortmund players that are going to be signing. But yeah, guys, that'll bring me on to my question of the day before I forget it. And as you guys probably know, I'm going to go sign 2 players in this episode. So I need to know from you guys, should I buy Mario Götze, who's been transferred recently to Bayern Munich? So if you guys can write yes for me to buy him and no for me to not to buy him, and that way I will be able to decide whether to complete the series by next episode or maybe go on to episode 65 and complete it, because it was a bit of a shock to see that he got transferred so quickly over. But if you guys would like me to buy him, then by all means, I will do my best. Over there, up on screen, I bidded on that Mertens, but for some reason, it did not count. So I don't know if that was a bit of lag over there. But you guys can see I'm going to trade with bronze players, a few silvers, and possibly one gold, which you guys will see here. And another Santana. As you can see, silver bronze players, guys, are going for 6,000 coins. So there is definite profit. I think on my main account, I picked up one of him for 200 coins on a buy now when he straight away came in packs, and then sold him on for, I think it was 8,000 because he was going for a little bit more. So definitely have a look at bronze and silver players. But getting back, I don't know if I've already said this to you guys about the breakdown. Choose 5 gold players, I think 3 silvers, and around 2 bronzes, just to get a good idea of the market. And that way you're actually opening yourself to a lot more potential trades. So we've got Jones from, I think it's Liverpool over there. Going to see if we can actually win him, and we've got one Santana that has already sold. So Felipe Santana is proving a very good trader, and there you guys can see here has gone for 3,300. I forgot about Diakite, who's moved over to Sunderland, but maybe I'll try to get a little bit of trading with him for the next episode. Not too sure, but we'll check out this Liverpool guy, Jones, and the cheapest buy now is 4,000 coins, and that's just been listed over half an hour ago. So I decided we're going to list him up for 2,000-ish. I was going to list him for 3,000, but I said if I'm too close to the other one, then someone's not going to buy mine. And when someone sees potential profit to be made on a buy now, they'll buy yours and then try listing him up, and then they won't realize the price will actually decrease. So do try listing it maybe 2 or 3, I'd say 100 coins cheaper, and you guys will guarantee your sale. But João Moutinho, a few silvers over there, as you guys can see. Son, the Korean, very deadly left foot on him. And I think we've also got the Chelsea players. Chelsea players have got quite a few. They've got a right back, a left back, and a left mid who have been transferred over. But you guys maybe know about Falcao, I think it's Rodriguez, and João Moutinho all moving to Monaco. And there's also some more potential trades to Monaco. So do keep an eye on that, guys. I will tweet it. So if you guys don't already have me, followed me on Twitter. It's at AVJVGaming, because I think in the last video someone wrote at AVJV. It's at AVJVGaming, and you guys will be able to follow me up on Twitter, and I'll tweet out when there's going to be transfers. I'll retweet EA, so you guys know exactly what's happening on Ultimate Team. If players' prices are going to increase, I'll let you guys know about it as soon as I feel they're going to increase, so you guys get a very good understanding to how the market is playing out. But as you guys can see here, Rodriguez, who has moved over from Porto, is pretty much him and Moutinho, who moved over in sort of like a dual sale. And you guys can see that I'm having a few issues with my watch list, but we'll just switch over to the trade part and then back again, and it's done. But look at this, guys. I picked him up in a 4-3-3, a very valuable formation for many people who want to use him, Moutinho, and I think it's also Falcao in a very good chemistry line. And yeah, I don't know many people who would be making League 2 teams, sorry, if they're just going to be going after Falcao and some of these transferred players, because there's not many big names I know in the League 2. But you guys can see over there, going for a couple other players, because once I go through 4 or 5 players, I'll switch it up. So maybe after 2 hours, if the market's not going too good, I'll switch it up to another 5 players. So I'll just focus on 5 players at a time, and that way I get a really good ability to trade. And you guys can see here, 61,000 coins. I think in the beginning of this video, we pretty much made 10,000 coins just off 3 players. So you guys can see the profit, and then I went back to doing some normal trading before going and picking up some players. So you guys can see here, I picked up some Luis Gustavos, DeMarcos, who is default centre mid, Gustavo default centre defensive mid, and I think Maggio I picked up in a right mid, and then I think it's Inter Milan, a Belgium centre defensive mid. I picked him up in a centre mid in a 4-3-3, so very valuable, because in the Serie A, many people who go with a 4-3-3 will have a very expensive team. Just their prices are just through the roof. It's kind of crazy. But we find a good offer over there on a Gustavo, so I'm going to add him to the watch list. But I'm just going to list these guys up really quickly, guys, because I wanted to just squeeze as much as into this episode as I could. So if you guys could please, if you didn't catch the question of the day, do you think I should buy Mario Götze for this series? And leave it down below. Put yes if you want me to buy him, and no if you don't. And then after we've done this series, I'm planning to trade up to a few very big player names. So that's going to be something to look forward to. And hopefully that will help parallel to my journey series. Or we might do it... yeah, I'm still just planning it at the moment. So that will be, I think I'll ask you guys that in the following episodes, or maybe episode 65, because I'm going to be focusing on trading techniques after that, really in-depth trading techniques to benefit you guys so you understand the market, understand to trade much more effectively, and just so you guys can make a lot more profit, because there is so many coins to be made out there, and just many people just oversee it by playing a lot of games and just completely leaving out trading. But as you guys oversaw over there, just quickly, picking up the position modifier was 2,100, and I was not interested in losing more profit. So I said, let me list up Maggio, and eventually, guys, after listing these players up 3 or 4 times, we sold everything on. We're on 74,000 coins, which is approximately 34,000 coins profit for this episode. So it's really good stuff on that side, as we made 34,000 coins. I'm actually making more than 30,000 coins per episode, which is good stuff. If I'm doing that every day, then we're guaranteed to make a lot of coins in the long run, and then possibly have a few mega player names for the Journey series. But as you guys can see here, I picked up a position modifier for my player that I've got over there. We picked up Lam for 13,500, and also a Schweinsteiger for 25,250. I picked him up at 4 in the morning, so I was actually really tired, but managed to pick him up. And the position modifier for him there, I'm just going to discard it quickly, but nah, we're going to send it to the club and place him there. So we need to buy, guys, Neuer, and we should have the series completed. But as I said before, if you think I should buy Gutse, let me know down below, and we're going to go now into the Excel file just to show you guys how it's looking at this minute in time, because we've got 34,000 coins. If I wanted to, I could buy Neuer and finish the series right there and then, but I said, let's give you guys an option. Should I buy Gutse for the team? And if I do, then you know what, we'll be making, I have to make them around about 25,000 coins more, and I think we can finish the series quite easily. And I'm also going to go buy a few silver players for Bayern and a few bronzes, because I do know they have a couple bronze players. So that will be about it, guys. As you can see there, I'm just going to change that to make the Excel file a bit more readable. You guys can go into big screen. I just pretty much made these Excel files because I enjoy making them. But there you guys can see Neuer is the only player we need to pick up. So if you guys have enjoyed the episode, please do drop it a like or a thumbs up. It's always appreciated. Your support does mean a lot to me, guys. And very close to finishing off this series. So this has been AVJV Gaming. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you guys for the next episode.